All right, man. The Celtics look terrible. Bench at the very end was way better than the starters for the whole rest of the game. And now I got a game seven back in Boston, but still a game seven in round one where I got to talk about this offense. Well, first off, hi, guys. Also, the Nuggets and Wolves are on. If the Nuggets season ends tonight, I'll come back like an hour after this video's over, probably. Also, the Knicks won by 100 points. So, look, man, in this game, the bodies were not moving enough. The ball was not moving enough. And also the Sixers defense was awesome. Okay, like Paul George and Oubre and VJ, like switching screen navigation on these Tatum and Brown screens where Embiid, like he's there, but he's not like going super high up on most of these. Like the defense is good. They're throwing random extra bodies at Jalen every now and then. Like the Phillies doing their job on defense. Credit to them. And then PG and Maxey are just they were great in this game. Okay, but man, sometimes in these playoff games or big games, whatever, when the Celtics miss threes. Sometimes it's truly just they got good shots and it didn't go in. And sometimes it's the process was bad. Sorry, Philly fans, for using that word. But then, as a result, they had to like just settle for bad shots, right? And in this game, I couldn't tell you how many times it just felt like all the offense was Jalen or Tatum just dribbling the air out of the ball with a little bit of Pritchard as well. Like so much just pick and roll from the top of the key. And again, they've been doing this for a lot for this series. And earlier it was working great, but advantages were just not created in these. And again, Philly's guarding this stuff well. And then it just feels like there's not enough second actions. There's not enough second screeners or Philly's doing a better job of that. Because like early in the game, they ran like 2 second screener plays on Embiid with either Hauser or D. White. And both of them got Tatum, or no, one of them got Tatum a good look. One of them got Hauser a good look. Cool. I don't know if they got anything out of it besides that. It felt like early in the game, there were little moments of like just pin downs and just trying to get extra bodies moving, right? And then again, Philly's doing a good job, but there just wasn't enough movement, and then it becomes like, Jalen, can you just bully your way through VJ or Maxey or Quentin Grimes or PG? Tatum, can you make enough pull-up threes or whatever? Now, that by itself is already not ideal, but you can still win with that, right, if enough tough shots go in. And Tatum and Brown, Jalen had some bad turnovers, we'll get to it, but they were able to like keep it close in the first half. But then you also had Jalen, where every single one of his turnovers felt so bad. I mean, illegal screens where he's just pushing off or like just elbowing Oubre, basically. Kata's setting illegal screens. And then, like I mentioned, these plays where Philly's defense is good and the ball isn't moving enough for us, where it's like Tatum or a Pritchard screen with Embiid dropping back. One time Pritchard just gets stripped by Embiid in the middle there. Another time Oubre is just all over Tatum and just strips him. Or hell, there was one where Kata like was running a DHO with Hauser where they were trying to have the ball zipping around a little bit more, and he just didn't see that Hauser was open. Like he's right there, man. That's an open three. And look, Derrick White, I know he made some threes in this game, and at one point in the game, I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then by about midway third quarter, I was just mentally checked out of this thing. But I do think some of this is a product of Derrick White just not being the scorer that he was for, the playoff runs, championship, whatever, right? Because when Derrick White is at his best, you can do anything with him on offense. You can use him as a screen setter. You can use him as a pick and roll ball handler. He can flash out to three. He can cut. He can make any sort of like skip pass or whatever pass, over the top passes, lobs, whatever. And because he's just not as much of a threat to score right now, and maybe it's some confidence stuff and whatever, it just feels like he's not being featured as much. And when he's not featured as much, it just becomes Tatum, Brown, and Pritchard dribble the air out of the ball and just try to make something tough, which again, they did in the first half. And then in the second half, it was just disaster possession after another of, Paul George transition three, Tatum airballs a pull-up three, Jalen with a no pass or maybe one pass possession just takes it into the teeth of the defense, and it's like Oubre and Embiid are all over him or whatever, Speaking of Derrick White, he had one play in this one where he rescreened for Jalen when the initial thing didn't work. Like it's those little moments of extra zip that Derrick White is supposed to provide for this team. And well, whatever. The whole thing was a mess tonight. And ironically, when D. White goes 3 for 6 from three, it's still a disaster. And again, Philly's defense was good. The energy was good, whatever. So yeah, man, that's it. Go win game 7. I got nothing else. Actually, I do have one more thing. I understand in the playoffs, rotations have to tighten and all that stuff. But Shireman just being out of the rotation. I mean, he played 8 minutes today, like at the end there. He played 8 minutes in the last one as well. And I'm not saying that playing Shireman 20 minutes is just going to fix everything. Of course it's not. But with all the momentum that dude built up, especially in the last like third of the regular season where he was taking and making more difficult stuff, it's just like, really? Missoula just has him out completely or almost completely? Okay. The Celtics can win game 7, obviously, but that was bad. I mean, the odds say they will win Game 7. I understand. They're the home team, all that stuff. But they better go do it, because I don't feel like making another rant video right now. Why are the Nuggets down 7? I'm not coming back tonight for them losing, am I?